Hey guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I have a really quick Sephora haul. I picked up a few things from Sephora that I wanted to share with you guys. If you are new here, welcome. If you love all things girly, beauty, fragrance, body care, go ahead and subscribe. I post about 3 or 4 times a week and I would love to have you back for my future uploads. With that said, let's jump right into today's Sephora haul. Let's dig into this Sephora bag. So I did pick up some travel spray fragrances that were released that I wanted to try. I have 3 blushes from Patrick Ta and then another makeup product. So it's gonna be a quick haul, but I did want to share this with you. So I did pick up 2 travel size fragrances. So I'm going to start off with Viktor & Rolf Flowerbomb Tiger Lily. Now I was very excited about this fragrance because it's claiming to be tropical, it's claiming to be mango, it's claiming to be coconut, you know, everything that sounds amazing for upcoming summertime. All right, so let's jump in and read the main accords for this fragrance. The main accords are white floral, tropical, sweet, fruity, coconut, citrus, floral, amber, vanilla. The top notes are coconut milk and bergamot, which I was so excited to get that because that's my favorite combination. If you've been following my channel for a long time, whenever there is bergamot and coconut mixed together, I love it. I love it so much. It's very refreshing to me. It's sparkling. It just makes me feel so good on a hot summer day. So I love that combination. Middle notes are tiger lily, jasmine, and freesia, and the base notes are mango and benzoin. Now, I am going to be filming separate reviews for these fragrances, so this is just going to be like my first impression, what I think about them like right off the bat without giving them a little bit more test and seeing my final review on them. So I will be giving a final review on these fragrances, but I am disappointed with this one. So I was very excited about this release. I was really looking forward to it out of all of the ones that I talked about just because of those notes that I mentioned. But this, I don't really get that combination that I was very excited for, and I do get that combination in other fragrances where it's sparked. One of my favorite coconut releases that gives me tropical vibes, that gives me refreshing, gives me just the perfect type of scent for a very hot summer day is the Seven Virtues Coconut Sun, and that has jasmine in it, and it just doesn't bother me. It was done to perfection, and I feel like I can just stay with that in my collection. This to me, in my opinion, I know there are going to be people who really enjoy this scent, but in my opinion, it's not worthy of a full-size bottle or me adding it into my collection. I don't really pick up that combination of the opening notes. To my nose, it just goes straight to those very strong, screechy florals. There is a little bit more creaminess to this fragrance compared to the one that I just absolutely hated, which was Paco Rabanne Fame. But again, in my opinion, because I know we all smell things differently and we describe certain things differently, but to me, this is not tropical. It's not. This is perfumey. Super duper perfumey, super screechy. If you want those fragrances that are loud and strong, this is going to perform amazing. It's going to last a very long time. It's going to project, it's going to perform amazing. So for those girlies on my channel who love the beast mode strong fragrances, you would probably like this. Now for those of you who are with me and you prefer just smoother fragrances that are not super loud and in your face, fragrances that are not super screechy and perfumey, I don't think you're going to like this. If you're looking for a tropical fragrance, I don't think this is it. This is not giving me those vibes. I barely get the mango, I barely get the coconut, and I barely get the bergamot. There is something a little bit sparkling in there that I do pick up, but it's mainly white florals. It's the same thing that happened with Juliet Has a Gun Lust for Sun, which I felt in love with that fragrance the first time I sprayed it, but over time the florals took over, and the same thing will happen with this one. Not a win for me, unfortunately. Next up, we have Valentino Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. Again, I picked up the travel size of this one. I was curious about it, but I wanted to pick up the travel size first. So this is how the travel size looks. And this one, the main accords are vanilla, white floral, and powdery. The top note is lapsang sochong tea. I know I said that totally wrong. Jasmine and vanilla. Now, I know that I should not be getting these types of fragrances if I am a jasmine hater. I don't like jasmine, but sometimes there's jasmine fragrances and they smell amazing. So I still take my chances when it comes to those types of fragrances. And this one sounded interesting because of the tea. It sounded like it was going to be different. And then the base note is vanilla, which you can't go wrong with that. So I decided to go for it. And this one, the opening of it is beautiful. If it stayed the way that it opened up, it's sparkling, it's refreshing, but yet it's like earthy, but not in a dirty way. To me, it's kind of like green, but that green that it's like aromatic, just a breath of fresh air to me in like a meadow, like a field or something. That's what I get when I first spray it. So that tea note, perfection. It's perfection. But the jasmine comes in and she ruins it for me completely. When I tell you this gave me the worst headache the other day when I got it in the mail and I sprayed it on, it was horrible. And it makes me sad because the opening of it is just so different, so unique. I feel like it's exactly what I would love to add to my collection, to add something different if it wasn't jasmine that was in there. If it was maybe a different floral, it probably would have worked for me. I'm not going to say that I don't like this one yet because I do want to try it on my body and see if maybe I pick up more of those fresh green notes from this fragrance. The opening is so stunning. Like, I really love the opening. It makes me happy. Bright. It's green, but when I say green, it's not that type of green where you smell like grass. It's fresh and like nature. Not laundry, not that type of clean, but just fresh, energetic, bright. But the jasmine really ruins it for me. That's kind of like what it's coming down to, is if that jasmine keeps getting stronger in this one, I can't do it. So the opening, freaking amazing. I wish I could have something that smelled just like this opens up without the jasmine coming in and completely turning it into a screechy mess for me. I know that this might just be me and my nose is just sensitive to jasmine, but I know that there's a lot of us who just don't enjoy jasmine. So I wish that perfumes would just switch to a different floral for once. Like, try different florals. Jasmine notes in these fragrances are just not making me happy. I'm not enjoying it. I don't like it. So these two, unfortunately, I'm not happy with them. I'm not jumping for joy for them, but I will revisit them in the reviews and give you guys my final thoughts on them. If I had to choose one over the other, I would definitely go with the Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. It catches my attention more. It's definitely more unique. This has been done 1,000,001 times. You have something, if you are a perfume collector, I'm pretty sure you have something in your collection that smells like this. And this reminds me so much of Paco Rabanne fame. So yeah, not worth it for me. This one I'm still going to work with and see how I feel about it. So those are the two fragrances that I picked up recently. Now, I haven't been buying too much from Sephora because I am waiting for the sale. That's kind of like, I have a list going on of things that I want. But when these were released, I had to get them because, I mean, it's Patrick Ta. The blushes are amazing and I just cannot wait to play with these. So these are the new shades in the Double Take Cream Powder Blushes. So Patrick Ta released 3 new shades. So I feel like they're just so gorgeous. So the first one is called Not Too Much, which is the one that I want to wear kind of like on an everyday basis. You know, just when you want to do a little bit of maybe a skin tint, some blush, mascara, and you call it a day with your brows and that's it. So this one is called Not Too Much. Here is the packaging. And here is the blush. This is such a pretty shade. So this top color here is a cream blush, and then this color here is a powder blush. Patrick Ta has his technique, which he suggests for you to powder first and then add the cream blush on top, which I usually do. And for my dry skin, it's beautiful. It works amazing. But you can also do the cream first and then apply the powder on top, whatever way works best for you. Ooh, this color is so pretty. So here we have Not Too Much, which is literally just a very soft blush shade. This is going to be beautiful for just everyday wear. When you don't want to look like you have too much makeup on, I feel like it's going to look gorgeous. And it's going to add like a beautiful glow. It's going to make you look healthy and youthful and give you maybe like a plumpness to your cheeks without adding too much color. So that one is Not Too Much. Next up, I was very excited about this one. I think this is the one I was the most excited about, even though I have to be careful because I have lost so much of my tan that I had going on in Puerto Rico and the color that I had. So right now I have bronzer and stuff, but I lost all of my color. Like, I look very pale, and the paler you get, sometimes peach can look super orange on you. So I am scared about this one. I can't wait to try it out and see how it looks on my skin tone right now. But for the summertime and for tan skin, I think this is beautiful, and she's the moment. So this one is like a peachy coral type of color, and it looks, oh my god, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. It's like a pastel peachy color. Ooh, so pretty. And the color looks so pretty. Definitely looks peachy on my skin. You can see my hand is just super pale. We're gonna make it work somehow. We're gonna make it work. I think it's gonna look pretty. I just can't go too crazy with it. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna keep this swatch here so that when I do the next one, you can see it compared to the pinky shade. Now, the pink shade, I wasn't sure if I should get it because I do have a one size blush, Attention Seeker I think is the name, that has this kind of pink in there, but I just figured I'd get it, and this one is just enough. It is like a very baby doll pink, one of the lightest pinks in a lot of blushes that have been released recently. Gorgeous. Ooh, and they have like a shimmer to the powder blush as well. So here is the pink one. So I'm going to swatch this one next to the peach one so you can see the difference. So I cannot wait to play with these blushes. I'm definitely going to be creating makeup content with them, shorts, reels, all of that, but I cannot wait to try them out. So let me know if you're interested in picking these up, or if you did, how you're liking them. So the last product I got is a highlight from Iconic London, and this is the Lit and Luminous Baked Highlighter. If Iconic London releases a highlight, I'm definitely interested in it because their highlighters are so beautiful. It's like the liquid ones. So this is the first powder highlight that I get from them, and this is the packaging right here. Very nice, sleek packaging, and here is the beautiful highlight. That looks beautiful. Should I try it on? All right, I'm using a Morphe M510, and I'm gonna try this highlight out, even though I really like my makeup today, so I hope it doesn't mess it up. But let's see. What do you guys think? I do have a little bit more texture than usual. My face has been breaking out a lot because unfortunately I had to take a visit to the hospital not too long ago with some medical issues that were going on, and I got some antibiotics, and they always mess up my skin whenever I take antibiotics. Like, they make my skin freak out. So I don't have the smoothest skin right now. It's a really pretty highlight. So yeah, I like the color of it. Really nice. So that is it. That's all that I picked up from Sephora. So that's going to be it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's Sephora haul. Comment down below if you are excited about any of these products that I talked about today, or if you already picked them up, what your thoughts are on them. And with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one.